hardcore atheist.
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
It's okay. We'll work on that. It's okay. Like not an atheist, like a hardcore atheist.
Hardcore
like,
atheist.
Like no, I'm not just an atheist. Like
I'm not just not religious. I hate religion.
Right.
I just wanted you, yeah.
But but if you hate religion, honestly, can I just ask you?
Yeah, sure.
If you hate religion, why involve yourself in this specific issue, which is clearly has religious issues in it?
I'd say very slight religious undertones. More
Yeah.
so for some people than other people.
No. This region is a religious region. So there's some people that take it less, but overall, it's a religious region. The Muslims are religious, mostly. And
I understand what you're saying. I disagree, but I know what you mean. I think for some people it's really religious. I think for a lot of people it's a land thing. But
do you think?
if you don't understand religion around here at all, I'm asking again. Here's my question for you. You decided to take upon yourself this issue as something you care about.
yeah.
But I'm saying to you that it's hard for me to understand how you could really connect to what's going on around here if you see it through a prism that is detached from what this region thinks about.
I think it's the exact opposite. I think people have a hard time seeing what's going on here sometimes because they are so religious. I think a really good example of that are people like Hamas that call for global jihad over and over again and then wonder why they don't get it. Because I don't think it's a coincidence that in all the major wars, all of the people that were fighting the hardest against Israel were the neighboring countries geographically, not the most religious countries. But I mean, I understand religion plays an element to it for sure. Again, some more for some than
You
others.
just quoted it. You said jihadism is what the motivation is.
Well, yeah, but they don't.
It's a
they don't
religious
get
jihadism.
it. They don't get it though.
They don't get what?
They don't get jihad. They don't get global jihad. Who are the global people helping?
They don't get it. They seem to be doing quite well, in my opinion.
Really?
They're like, check it out. They've got now control. They got control of Iran. They have control now of Turkey. They have this Hamas that they just did a great job at terrorizing the Jews. They're doing well on campus. Yeah, you're so sure that they're total losers?
I'm pretty sure. Iran is not the most stable country in the world. They're doing okay. Turkey is part of NATO, which is friends with the U.S., which vetoes every single possible thing that runs through the Security Council to critique Israel. And I think Israel won every single major war that it was confronted with. I think they're doing pretty good.
I think that Erdogan is an Islamist who's taking a secular country over and. I mean, to paint it like my question was still it still stands, which is like it still is a religion plays a major role in this region.
Well, I know, but I said I disagree.
What do you mean?
I disagree that religion plays a major role in the region. If it did, I probably would be less interested. I'd still be interested. I mean, you can, like you said, I mean, I grew up Catholic. I've got a decent understanding of how religious people think, the differences in and outside of religions. It's not like, when I say, I'll be more clear too, when I say I'm a hardcore atheist or that I hate religion, generally what I mean is I don't like it when people use religion for, you can take it if you have to. Oh, as like justification for like physical conflict. That's usually what I start to get irritated by. But I mean, like, I understand why people are religious, especially in a place like this. We have so much history. Keep in mind, as a Catholic, I've never even seen the fucking Vatican before, but you can be Jewish and see places that are, written about in your holy text and everything. So yeah, I mean, I understand.
You live it. We can live it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
Out of interest, Yishai, over the decades, I guess compared to when the big enemies of Israel were like, countries that called themselves socialist or the PLO or the Soviet Union, do you think it's gotten more religious, or do you think they always were?
Oh my gosh! But just like there's religious Zionism, there's also secular. There's secular Zionism. There's religious Zionism. There's secular jihad and there's religious jihad. Like Arafat was a secular jihadist.
Okay.
But with time, it's morphed into a much more religious outlook in the Islamic world, in the Muslim world. There's a lot more of that jihadist thinking than before. Also, Hamas is a successful. You could say that it's a cynical organization that's all about money, all this kind of stuff, but they preach a type of religious doctrine.
So when you say secular jihadist,
secular jihadist is like Arab nationalism, but they call for they use the word jihad itself. Like Arafat used to use the word jihad, a famous speech of his, and they have a consciousness that is informed by Arab conquest, which comes from Islam, which comes from Muhammad, and that's like a major impulse around here.
So it sounds like, does that mean that even when they were more nationalist or socialist or whatever, that to you that's like they're just expressing like their religious drive in a different way, or?
Yeah, let's just say there is a secular form of a nationalism that is informed by. Remember, Islam originally is both a religion and a nationalistic movement, national imperialistic movement. That's the right word. It has an imperialism built in. Like Arabs who have a Muslim consciousness of a religious or a less religious kind are still informed by the Muhammadan conquests.
Would you say the same about labor Zionism, like back when most of them were atheists or agnostic?
1,000%. That's why they were always into the Bible. Like Ben Gurion was very, very into the Tanakh.